Today I head back. I'm on the bus terminal right now. We go to the airport and then we fly back to Reynos. Pretty tiring. So now we're in the bus. It's a little less quality. I mean, it's the same brand, but the bus is a little less quality because it's old. But on this bus, we have breakfast. What's just muffin and cookies and a drink. Hopefully it goes well. They gave me headphones. So what music they got. Waiting for the flight to leave. I'm just sitting here. I am really early. It's 9:49. My flight leaves at 12:10. So yeah, reading a book and waiting. I've been eating breakfast, but I'm not very hungry. Back in the plane. I'm gonna head out to Reynos real quick. Just waiting for everybody to get on, and then we can take off. Window seat. Here to Reynosa, but there's nobody here to pick me up. What the heck? Hopefully somebody comes soon because I'm really hungry and I need to use the restroom. I am on my way back to Houston. Got a Red Bull because I was falling asleep. Putting gas in the car right now. It's done. I guess I should tell you the story of how I got robbed. That's really why you're here. Alright, so I'm continuing the story. You have no idea how long it is after I kept going with the story you were just watching. See, I didn't cut my hair and everything. Like, I've been home for weeks. I didn't know if I wanted to say this story because I didn't want to make Mexico or scare people enough not going to Mexico, or I didn't want to make it look bad, you know? It was an awesome experience. Puebla was amazing. The people were amazing. Actually, I had a lot of fun. It was a lot of work, of course. I enjoyed it 100%. And I thank everybody for their hospitality, everything that they did for us, for me and my sister, while we were there. And I would happily do it again. But I did get robbed. I did. And the thing is, if you've been to Mexico, you understand, because you've probably been robbed too. I got robbed by the cops, by the police. Here's how it's happened. On the night that I did the video that's playing right now, I went to go get pizza for me and my sister so we can have dinner. I didn't feel like cooking. She didn't feel like cooking. Every street in Puebla is like one going that way, another one coming this way. It's like downtown, okay? But it's not like here, like the United States, where it says one way. It tells you a billion times. Okay, over there you have to know, or they sometimes have like a little painted arrow on a building that says that, you know, to go that way or whatever. I turned in the wrong way in a street. In the middle of the night, there was nobody on the street, but the cop was behind me and he pulled me over. Generally, cops are really nice. My sister's been stopped 4 times because she has Texas plates, and ask her, oh, you know, you have your permits and everything in order. Welcome to Puebla, have fun, enjoy your stay. You know, they're really nice. But it was night, there was nobody around, so the cops tried to take advantage of it. And they pulled me over, and this guy, and he was kind of rookie-ish, you could tell. this cop, he's like, you know, you put in the wrong way. I was like, oh, I'm sorry, man. I'm a tourist. I didn't know. He's like, well, you have your registrations, you have Texas plates. I was like, yeah, I have everything. He's like, you have a license? It's like, yeah. He's like, yeah, well, you put in the wrong way. How do you want to fix this? Oh, I can turn back around if you can just let me know how to get to the apartment that I need to get to. It'd be perfect, thank you. Like and what street I can turn to. And he's like, well, I need to fine you. I was like, wow, you gotta give me a fine? He's like, yeah. And I was like, I understand completely, but here's the situation. My flight leaves tomorrow, which it was. I was really leaving the next day. It leaves tomorrow, and if I have to stay to pay a ticket in the morning, I'll miss my flight. Can you make an exception? It'd be totally awesome, you know, since I am a tourist. He's like, no, I can't make an exception. We need to fix this now. And I was like, okay, why are you being so rude? I asked him, why are you being so rude? I understand you're trying to give me a ticket, but he was starting to scream at me, like trying to intimidate me. And I was like, why do you have to be so rude? I understand when you're doing your job, but you don't have to get aggressive. And you know, me, my American self, thought I had my rights. And he's like, well, I'm gonna take your car away. I was like, what for? You can't do that. Now that he couldn't do that, you're not allowed, the cops are not allowed to take your car like that. And he's like, yeah, I'm gonna take your car. I was like, no, you can't. I'm sorry, but you can't do that. He's like, well, okay, well then I'll take your license. I was like, well, you can't do that either. Why would you want to take my license? And he got pretty angry, and then I started to get angry. So I got out of the car. I was like, all right, look, let me get your badge number. Let me get your name. Let me get your car VIN number or whatever it is that they have on their cars. And he's like, oh, my name is something, whatever name. It wasn't his real name, by the way, because then I asked him for his license or some sort of identification, because badges don't have numbers. They don't have computers. They don't have anything. He was writing everything on like in a notebook. And I was like, okay, well, I need more information than that. I need your actual information. So he finally gave me like a little card with his actual name. I was like, so you gave me your wrong name. Why would you lie? He's like, well, I was giving you my commander's name. I was like, well, I'm not talking to your commander. I'm talking to you. And then he called his commander over, and his commander comes and he tries to intimidate me too. He's like, all right, you know what? I'm gonna charge you $100 and something dollars, $200 something dollars, because that's what I am. I am the law. I was like, you know what? Let me call somebody who can fix this. I was gonna call the pastor that was there, because he could talk to and reason with them, and he knew people in the police department, you know, that could probably work things out. He's like, no, I don't have to wait for anybody either. You pay me now or I take your car. I was like, you can't do that. And he got mad because I kept telling him that he couldn't do it. And then he calls another cop. So now there's 3 cops on me. And they're like, he's like, you know, you understand the situation here that you're in. Like, he's basically telling me, we're about to beat you up. And I thought about it, you know, it's like, I could do something about this. I could get aggressive and everything, you know. And that was starting to be loud, so people were starting to come out to see things, and they were starting to get nervous. And then he's like, I called my sister too. I had her on the phone. And he's like, hang up the phone. I was like, no, I don't have to. He's like, well, let me talk to you. You just hang up the phone, because he didn't want to coerce me in front of my sister. So I was like, all right, and I put it on the side, but I didn't hang up. And then he tells me, well, we can work this out different ways. I was like, what do you mean? He's like, how much do you have on you? And I was like, crap, I only have big bills, because I was going to pay my bus bill, and then, you know, and stuff like that. And I was like, 200 pesos, which is $10. But I didn't. I had like 500 pesos. Nothing but 500 pesos bills. And he's like, all right, 200 pesos. You know what? He told his other police officer, he's like, help him out. Just take the 200 pesos. And then, like, I showed him. I was like, look, I have 500, but I need the change, because I need to take a bus to the airport. To the airport. And he took more than he should have. But I had no other choice. They were basically telling me, you don't give me money, we're gonna beat you up. And I got robbed by cops in Mexico while I was doing mission work. How does that sound, guys? It was something else. It was something different. It wasn't too much of intimidation. Like, They weren't scary at all. They were pretty short and tubby. But I just didn't want to cause problems, you know. I really wanted to go home. And, I mean, money is just money. Your life is worth way more than money. So, I just decided, you know, cut my losses and then head home. But yeah, I mean, don't let it deter you thinking that Mexico is some, like, bad place. I mean, it does have a lot of corruption. I do agree with that, like those cops. But, I mean, generally, it's overall pretty good. Just, I guess, don't go out at night is the advice I can give you. But yeah, it was pretty cool. I liked it. Other than that, getting robbed by cops. But it's whatever. You know, it happens. If you're Mexican, you go to Mexico, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, man, I hope you liked the video. I hope you liked like the whole week of videos, everything I did. It was awesome being over there. And I'm actually gonna try to do some gameplays with my brother. Some pretty different ones. I hope you like them, and I'll see you in the next video. Let me know.